Hi, my name's Ollie. I'm Savvy Dad at Savvy Saver UK. This is a review of my Bosch Classixx Slimline dishwasher that we've had for a couple of years, bought back in end of 2013, beginning of 2014. It served us well at our old house where we were a husband and wife with no children, and now we're in our new, slightly larger home with two young children, and we're looking to upgrade, but this is a review of our product we currently have before we make our switch to a larger one, hopefully. This is the inside of the dishwasher. You can see it's got one top rack on coasters. It comes straight out and lifts at an angle to then remove from the shelf. They're really easy to take out, nice and light. The bottom as well has a similar one. I've taken this one out so you can see in the bottom of the appliance. Obviously you've got your main draining and collection vent that removes. Reasonably clean and fair. It collects most things that are accidentally left on plates. You've got one spinner here for spraying, and also one underneath the top rack. Both the top and bottom racks seem to clean just as well. We do sometimes have problems at the top with the top rack with lighter items such as baby beakers, bottles, caps, those sorts of things overturning in the wash, and so often they'll turn themselves over and collect a little bit of water. Other than that, most things stay put. Also, the actual individual PVC coated metal prongs, they tend to be quite good at holding things in place without breaking. A couple of them, after a few years of use, you can see have started to just have the tops of the PVC come away, but they haven't marked plates or anything. Also at the bottom you've got obviously your salt input. Normally when you lift it off a little bit of water will come out, but you can see inside that's where your salt will go. Screws back on simply as well. And then actually we've found that it very rarely blocks. In fact, probably only twice in the time we've had the dishwasher. In terms of smells in the dishwasher, it's reasonably clean, but we do occasionally put in one of the little kind of supermarket bought lemon scents, but it doesn't really make much difference. The only thing we have found is that in terms of shining cutlery, crockery, those sorts of things, it tends to be better to stick to some of the slightly medium to higher brand salts and rinse aids, as some of the lower ones don't really give the kind of cleaning quality you want. And then you've got your rinse aid here. You can give a setting for how much is dispensed. Again, the thing I've found is to not overfill or fill it to the total with rinse aid, as it tends to use it quite quickly, whereas if you fill it halfway up, the rinse aid seems to last longer and not be overused in the washers. And then obviously you've got your tablet dispenser here, so it clicks across, and then during the wash you'll obviously just dispense it into the unit. Looking at the front of the unit, obviously at the moment it's just finished a wash. It tends to stay warm for about half an hour after the end of a wash, although it has an eco setting, which is this one here, and the button pushes in. We tend to use it most of the time, I have to admit, on the intensive. We do have a smart meter in the house, and we've monitored the difference between the usage, and actually it's not that much. And for the difference in the kind of cleaning quality between the eco and the intensive, we tend to keep it on the intensive. Obviously you've got your delay function as well if you're on various different energy functions for saving money. You've obviously got your key as well, and a simple on-off. Obviously you can see that we've got the Slimline one. It's used from our previous house. We've moved into a larger house. Temporarily we've got a small storage unit at the side, but ideally we'd like to upgrade this to being obviously a full-size family dishwasher. So we're hoping to either purchase or maybe get one to review from that point of view. You can see that in terms of the profile, this one's lovely in terms of not sticking out too far. All the buttons push in, so you're not banging into them in a way that our washing machine doesn't do. You can see obviously the buttons stick out at the front, and so in terms of catching on legs and things, this one is reasonably good. In terms of background noise, we've just had our dinner, so it's set it for the evening now. Off and on. You can see 115 minutes is the time it's going to take. You can delay by pressing the button there to start it later. Should kick in any second. It's the sound. Obviously you can see the sensor press as well. So this one's been saved, needs refilling at the moment. I tend to ignore that for a little while after it's finished. And the great thing also, it actually tolerates when it is spraying water in. If you're forgetting something and you want to put in, you can open up and it won't spray you as well. So it'll just carry on. We're now part way through the wash. You can see 59 minutes left. Just thought I'd point out that now the full wash is going round, and you can hear that the sound is still not too audible, and certainly from outside of our kitchen you can't hear it. You can, in theory, fit a full 9 place settings, but we found that most of the time, if you're going to mix in other utensils and saucepans and things like that, you probably want to consider it's probably okay for an average family of 4. After that, you're going to be pushing it to get realistically to get up to 9. Water doesn't seem to be too bad on. Certainly, it seems to be a lot better than various other appliances in our house that use water. It's cold fill only. It did come with a 2-year manufacturer's warranty. We've not needed it, and actually the dishwasher, to a certain degree, you may be like me, I tend to clear most of the plates down before putting them in, but I also like to just test the dishwasher out for a little bit of abuse, so every now and then some particularly stubborn things won't be rinsed before going in, and actually nothing's ever caused it to fail. Okay, so the wash has ended. Just to show you, it's been about 15 minutes since. Just move back just in case there's any steam comes out. Still hot to the touch, but still get those things out. And you can see if I just go down to the cutlery rack, I've stacked it quite high with things, and you can get oversized kind of pasta bowls inside as well quite easily, without the spinning mechanism getting in the way as well. And obviously that, like I say, with using kind of mid to premium range cleaning products inside, it seems to work quite well. The base range ones we've tried, they do tend to be a bit smeary. I think it's more likely to be the products than the dishwasher itself on cheaper brand products. Just as a general rule of thumb, you can see roughly how much you can get inside the dishwasher. It also seems to wash well when you're stacking clothes. Okay, this is energy rating A. In terms of water use, like I said, it's been absolutely brilliant. Electricity, it's nominal. Like I said, we have a smart meter, and in terms of the appliances in the house, it's one of the lighter users. So hope you've enjoyed that review, and thank you.